Long ago, in a sun-drenched land filled with rolling hills and wide fields, people lived simple lives connected to the rhythm of nature. In this place, the warm breezes often carried the scent of growing crops, and daily life revolved around the land and its many seasons. It was a time when stories were often told and shared to teach important lessons. In this ancient setting, much of life centered on farming, cultivating the earth to grow food for families and communities. People relied on the rain, the sun, and the quality of their fields to provide what they needed. The way a farmer cared for his land and his seeds was essential for a good harvest, a practice understood by everyone in that time and place. Among the many people who lived there was a special teacher named Jesus. He traveled from village to village, speaking to crowds of eager listeners. He was known for his calm and clear way of teaching, often using stories, called parables, to help people understand important ideas about life and how to live well. One particular day, as many people gathered around him by the shore of a lake, Jesus began to tell a story. The situation seemed ordinary, just a teacher sharing words with his audience. Everyone present was used to hearing his lessons, often shared outdoors with the sky as their ceiling and the earth as their seat. Jesus then began his story, explaining that a farmer went out into his field to plant his seeds. He carefully described how, as the farmer walked, he scattered the tiny seeds across the ground. The central idea of his story was that the future growth of these seeds would depend very much on the kind of ground, or soil, they landed in. As the farmer continued his work, scattering his seeds, they fell in different places. Some of the seeds landed right beside the well-worn path, where the ground was hard and compacted from people walking over it daily. Other seeds fell onto rocky areas, where only a thin layer of soil covered many stones beneath. And still, other seeds found their way among thorny weeds and bushes that already grew there. The main challenge for many of these seeds was the difficult conditions they encountered. The hard path offered no soft place for roots to take hold. The rocky ground quickly dried out, leaving the seeds without enough moisture to sprout and grow strong. And the thorns, which grew quickly and tall, would soon overshadow and choke any small seedlings trying to emerge. However, the story continued, and a significant moment arrived when some of the farmer's seeds landed on good, fertile soil. This was the key turning point, as this rich ground was soft and deep, full of the nutrients and moisture that seeds need to begin their life and flourish. This was the type of earth where something truly hopeful could happen. Immediately, the seeds that found themselves in this good soil began to sprout. They pushed their tiny roots down into the soft earth and sent small green shoots upwards towards the light. These plants grew strong right from the start, a visible sign that they had found the right conditions to thrive and begin their journey of growth. Over time, these plants in the good soil continued to develop. They grew taller and stronger, developing many green leaves. Eventually, each plant produced a wonderful harvest, yielding many grains from the single seed that had been planted. Some produced 30 times what was sown, some 60, and some even 100 times as much. From this simple story, we can learn a valuable lesson about how things grow and develop. It teaches us that understanding and being prepared, like good soil ready for a seed, helps good ideas and teachings truly take root and flourish within us, leading to positive and fruitful outcomes. And so, this ancient story gently reminds us to consider the kind of ground we offer for new thoughts and lessons in our own lives, encouraging us to be ready and open, much like the fertile soil that allowed the seeds to grow and produce a bountiful harvest.